Discover the hidden stories of Taipei streets. Hidden Taipei offers many activities to build connections between the public and homeless people. One example is their engaging walking tours. Unlike the normal guided tours, they are led by individuals who have experienced homelessness. They share their personal stories, including how they live and why they became homeless. By introducing these stories in a humorous way, they turn their suffering into informative experiences. In addition to these tours, there are also guided tours led by social workers. This activity aims to show a different side of the city through the eyes of its guides. It helps promote understanding and reduce prejudice. The tours also help homeless guides gain confidence and economic independence. Each tour provides not only a cultural experience, but also a chance to support the guides. There are several routes for you to choose from. One is around Taipei Main Station, while another is around Longshan Temple. Book a date, pay some fees, and you're ready to enjoy the 2-hour tour and have a whole new experience.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Laura.
And I love how this organization is helping a lot of homelessness in Taiwan, a lot of homeless people in Taiwan, because I think in every big city, we always have this issue, but a lot of times we often turn our heads away and we don't do anything about it. But I love this. We can read the article to learn more about this organization who's helping them. It says, Hidden Taipei offers many activities to build connections between the public and homeless people. Okay, here we see our first word, connection. It's a noun and it means something that connects or links two facts, ideas, or etc. together. So for example, you can build connections with people, meaning you find things that you have in common with them and you see if your ideas match. For example, we can say the football players built a strong connection with their coach, having been through thick and thin together.
OK. 所以刚刚我们有提到动词 build， 注意哦，在这里呢是指发展或是建立的意思，而 build connection 是什么呢？就是像是人们啦或是群体之间的关系或者是联系哦。For example, this is something I really like. Finding a connection with your favorite TV show can make you feel like you really understand their characters.
Oh my gosh, that's so me as well.
I know.
I love this. So yeah, what's great is Hidden Taipei, they try to create activities so people like us, the public, can build connections with homeless people. So that way we won't feel so distant with them and we feel like, okay, we understand where they're coming from and then that way we can
relate to them more,
exactly,
right?
show some compassion for them.
Exactly.
Okay, how do they do this? It says one example is their engaging walking tours. Okay, ooh, this sounds really fun. When something is engaging, it means it's interesting or a pleasant way to attract your attention. So, for example, a good speaker like Steve Jobs is a master at making his Apple announcements, and he is very engaging. That means he makes funny jokes with the audience, and he makes people think, and they ponder, and they're like, ooh, tell me more. Okay, for example, we can use engaging like this. One of my favorite teachers at school is Professor Wong because his classes are very engaging and never boring.
OK, so engaging 是什么呢？就是一个形容词哦，就是吸引人的或是使人全神贯注的。For example, the new app is so engaging that I lose track of time while using it.Another speaker actually I thought of is Huang Renxun.
Oh yeah, he's so fun too. His I think his speeches are so engaging. Okay, so Hidden Taipei wants people to go on some engaging walking tours. Tour here is a noun and it means a journey made for pleasure during which several towns, countries, or, parts of a city are visited. So when you go on tours, maybe certain activities are planned in advance and you usually have like a list of, okay, you're going to go to A, B, C, D. And then sometimes you have a person that takes you around to explain everything. Here we can use tour like this. We are so excited to have a special tour of the set of a new Marvel movie. Ooh. Can I see Thor?
Okay, so tour 在这里呢，指的就是参观或是游览，它是一个名词哦。For example, we took a tour of the museum and learned a lot about ancient civilizations. 我们参观了博物馆，学到了很多关于古代文明的知识。
That sounds like fun too. What makes the difference between normal tours and Hidden Taipei's tours is that unlike the normal guided tours, they're led by individuals who have experienced homelessness. Oh, okay. So it's it's giving them a chance to work and to have a job. Now, a guided tour is just basically, like for example, a tour guide is a person who takes you around and explains everything. So a guided tour is the same concept where you have someone take you around, they tell you A is this, and they give you a little bit of like history or they share some stories about the place, and then they take you to your next destination and so on.
OK, 我想到的是我们去玩的时候会有导游，导游的英文就是 tour guide, 但是 guided tour 指的就是有人带你的导览这样的意思哦。For example, the guided tour of the city helped us discover hidden gems we wouldn't have found on our own.
I love those kind of tours.
I know.
Next, the article says they share their personal stories, including how they live and why they became homeless.
That's so interesting. I would love to hear more. OK, 所以这里呢，我们提到说，他们会分享他们个人的故事啊，包括他们是平常他们的生活是如何呢？然后以及他们为什么会成为无家可归的人。This is something I love to learn.
I know. It says here, by introducing these stories in a humorous way, they turn their suffering into informative experiences. I love that. Yeah, so humorous here is an adjective and it means funny, showing a sense of humor. We can say the new show offers a humorous take on a serious matter.
Nice, okay.Humorous 其实这是个形容词哦，就是幽默的 OK 有时候有点搞笑的这样的意思像是呢 you know George OK George's humorous stories about daily life always brighten up our family dinners.
Oh, I love George's stories.
I know, he's so funny.
I know. And a lot of humorous things happen to him too. All right, so here we see turn something into another thing. So turn A into B. And this just basically means to change. So I can think of, like, for example, a magician, not a musician. A magician will turn the flower into a rabbit, for example.
It'll be cool if a magician or a musician knows some magic, right? And can perform that. Okay, so turn somebody or something into something or somebody else. 就是将 A 变成 B 这样的意思哦。For example, they turned the old warehouse into a trendy coffee shop that everyone loves.
Oh my God, that is so
Can we
mean.
please go?
Yeah.
Okay, and we also saw the word informative. 这是一个形容词哦，这里有增长见闻的这样的意思哦。
So yeah, they take their kind of something that was very negative to them and they turned it into something very positive and turned it into something very fun. I love it. Next, it says here, in addition to these tours, there are also guided tours led by social workers. Oh, okay.
当然呢，除了这些导览之外哦，还有由这个社工领导的导览。Of course.
Yeah, it says here, this activity aims to show a different side of the city through the eyes of its guides, okay? So yeah, like I think people who, you know, they have their own story, they have their own, maybe they spend a lot of time in this area, so they see even more than maybe just what a normal guy would do. So this is great to see the eyes through somebody else.
Love it. Okay. 所以这里我们特别要来注意到的名词 eye 虽然有眼睛的意思哦，但是在本课指的是看法或是见解。常见的搭配用法是 through the eyes of somebody 就是透过某人的角度。 也就是说呢，课文这一句是说，这项活动它旨在透过导览者的角度然后展示城市不同的一面。
That is so cool. It says here, it helps promote understanding and reduce prejudice. Okay, so promote here is a verb and it means to help something to happen or develop, and it can also be seen as like when you promote a product, like for example you try to do things to make the product more popular to sell to other people. So here what they're trying to do is they're trying to show people or to kind of make them believe that or make them understand that, okay, there's nothing wrong with homelessness, and there's also reasons to why these things happen. Here, promote, we can use it in a sentence like this. The students plan to make reels on social media to promote more awareness on climate change.
That's good. Okay, promote 这个动词就是促进增进的意思。For example, joining a gym can promote a healthier lifestyle and boost your energy levels.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so they're trying to promote people to understand them and to also reduce something or reduce prejudice. So here, reduce is a verb and it means to make something less or smaller in size, quantity, or price. It just basically means to become smaller or to be less, okay? For example, you can say, when you see the red stop sign, you must reduce your speed and stop.
Yeah, that's so important. Reduce 是什么呢？就是减少、降低，这是一个动词哦。For example, switching to energy-saving bulbs can reduce your electricity bill significantly.
Yeah. And here they're trying to reduce something called prejudice, which I think is quite an important thing to learn. Prejudice means an unreasonable dislike of or preference for someone, especially like a group of people, a custom, and it's especially based on maybe their race, religion, or gender, for example. So it's like unnecessary, like why do you hate them for no reason, basically. That's what prejudice is. Here, sometimes people kind of mistake it with something called stereotype. Now, stereotype is a fixed image or idea that many people have of a particular type of person or thing, but it's often not really true in reality, and it actually can be very hurtful and offensive. Like, for example, a common stereotype is that Asians are only good at math, or blondes aren't always smart, etc. So, of course, these are not necessarily very true because obviously I'm Asian and I'm very, very bad at math.
Same.
So, yeah, stereotypes
are not true. And I know a lot of blondes, they're so beautiful and also smart.
Exactly. So that's what a stereotype is. And yeah, prejudice is just a unreasonable dislike or hate for someone because of their race or religion. So that's not good. Don't do that.
没错，这个是我们要避免的，就是 prejudice，OK， 也就是成见或是偏见，这是一个名词。那刚刚 Tiffany 提到的是另外一个就是这种偏见，就叫做 stereotype， 就是我们一般会有一些刻板印象，说可能像是亚洲人一定数学比较好。可是我跟 Tiffany 的数学刚好就是不好的那个OK， 所以刚刚我们回到课文是说，这些导览其实是有助于促进理解并减少偏见哦。
Next, the article says, the tours also help homeless guides gain confidence and economic independence. Okay, that's great because the more they guide them, the more they take them on these tours and are good at their job, they build something called confidence. And that's the feeling that you can trust and believe in the abilities or qualities of someone or even yourself.
Yeah. That's so important. Okay, confidence 就是自信心，它是个名词。而刚刚我们也提到另外一个 independence， 同样也是个名词哦，在本课指的是独立自主哦。OK， 所以这些导览也可以帮助无家可归的导览者，他可以获得自信而且呢会感觉就是经济独立 because they get paid for these tours, right?
Yeah, exactly. Next, it says each tour provides not only a cultural experience, but also a chance to support the guides. I love this. It's such a great initiative.
I love it. OK， 每个导览不仅提供文化体验啦， 还提供了就是支持导览者的机会哦。Love it.
Next it says there are several routes or routes for you to choose from. One is around Taipei Main Station, while another is around Longshan Temple. Oh, okay.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So route or route 这个名词就是路线，所以呢，就像是台北 Main Station 以及我们刚刚提到的 Longshan Temple 是哪里呢？就是台北市两个地标，台北车站跟龙山寺哦。不过这里我们需要停一下，因为已经看到今天的非常重要的文法哦。Let's take a look. 今天的 Language in Focus 要看到的是 while 的不同用法哦，仔细听哦。OK， 那 while 作为从属连接词的时候有许多不同的用法。首先呢，它可以用来表示然而，用来展现前后子句的对比，来强调两者情况的不同哦。那 while 如果放在句中的时候呢，要在 while 的前面加上逗号。OK， 像是刚刚课文不是有提到 One is around Taipei Main Station, comma, while another is around Longshan Temple. 我们再举另外一个比较生活情境的例子好了。John loves to stay up late, comma, while his sister is an early riser who prefers going to bed early. 第二个要注意的就是while 它表示和什么什么同时是用来描述一段时间内同时发生的两件事。举例来说 They were discussing plans for the weekend while having dinner together. 所以这两件事情是同时发生的，他们一边吃晚餐一边讨论周末的计划。第二个要注意的是while 引导时间副词子句常与进行式连用，表示当什么什么的时候，那用来说明某件事情进行到一半的时候，另外一件事情发生了。那 while 子句引导持续的时间比较长的事件哦。For example, I received a phone call while I was watching a movie. 我在看电影的时候，所以这个是比较长的时间的事件。那我发生什么事情呢？突然接到了一通电话，所以知道 while 怎么用了吧？那第三点while 可以用来表示尽管啊，虽然，这是一个比较正式的用法啦，所以它的语义跟 although 是类似的哦。For example, while it was raining outside, They still decided to go for a walk. 尽管外面在下雨，他们仍然决定出去散步哦。
All right, so while you were explaining the language in focus, I actually booked us a tour of Longshan Temple.
You did not?
Yes, I just thought it was so interesting. Are you
I want to
excited?
go to Bangka. Well, I see Feng Xiaoyue there.
Radiant, hello. It's me, your schoolmate. All right, so let's continue reading the article. It says, book a date, pay some fees, and you're ready to enjoy the 2-hour tour and have a whole new experience. Oh my gosh. Are you excited, Laura?
I am so excited. You already booked it for us.
Yes.
Okay, but first I have to explain a little bit.
Okay.
Whole 在这里是副词表示完全地。所以这里的 whole new something 就是全新的一种体验这样的意思。A whole new
I was gonna say.
world. Right, you wanted to sing, right?
I wanted to do that as well.
所以呢，最后课文提到的是赶快大家 OK， 因为我跟 Tiffany 已经预定那个日期了，就是我们要去了那付一点费用，你就可以享受2小时的导览，获得全新的体验 A whole new world.
All right, that is so much. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to this, and it's actually, for a really good cause as well.
如果你喜欢今天的节目，记得快按赞，追踪我们的 YouTube 频道和 Facebook， 不要忘记开启小铃铛，掌握第一手的英文学习内容。
Yay! All right, we've reached the end of the article, but let's take a look at our For You chat. Okay, Besides walking tours, what other activities could help build connections between the public and homeless people? This is a tough question,
right.
I think.
Okay, well, other activities that could help build connections are probably community meals where everyone shares a meal together. Or I'm thinking of something creative workshops like art or music sessions that allow people to express themselves and share their stories.
Yeah, that's a great one.
What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. All right, but it's the end of the article. We hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Connection. When there's a good connection between teachers and students, it's easier to ask questions and get help. Engaging. Rosalina didn't find the movie very engaging. She was quite bored by the end. Tour. Tracy joined a tour of the National Palace Museum and learned about the history of many objects there. Humorous. My dad has a humorous personality. He always tells funny jokes that make us laugh. Promote. The government is trying to promote trade with a foreign country by opening an office there. Reduce. After Jason reduced the amount of sugar in his diet, he started losing weight right away.
智慧小补帖
Informative. Prejudice. Confidence. Route.